Colorectal cancer is said to be the third most common cancer worldwide, accounting for approximately 10% of all cancer cases, and is the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths worldwide. While there are many things you can do to reduce your risk of this disease, such as eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and getting screened for cancer, it's also equally important to know which foods can be harmful. So, in today's episode, I'm going to tell you about some of the worst fruits that you should avoid, whether you want to avoid bowel or colorectal cancer, or if you have these conditions. First, let's see what's colorectal or bowel cancer all about. Colon cancer is the cancer of the large intestine, which is the long, muscular tube connecting your small intestine to your rectum. Everything you eat or drink has to pass through your colon before it gets out of your body in the form of poop. Certain compounds in unhealthy foods and drinks can destroy or inflame the cells lining your large intestine. On a deeper level, this inflammation can cause changes in your DNA or genes in those cells. When such sick cells divide and multiply, this can become cancer or tumor. One of the worst things about colorectal cancer is that some of the cancerous cells in it can enter your bloodstream and spread to other parts of your body. This can be really serious and often shows up in advanced stages of colon cancer. But if colon cancer is detected early, it's often treatable and even curable. That's why regular screenings and paying attention to any unusual symptoms, like blood in your stool or sudden changes in your bowel habits, are so important. Remember, early detection can make a big difference in how colorectal cancer is treated and your chances of recovery. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. If you find our videos helpful, please support us by becoming a patron. So now let's see which fruits can be the worst for bowel or colorectal cancer. Number 1. Citrus fruits. Citrus fruits, like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons, are delicious and packed with many essential nutrients. However, some studies suggest that their high acidity might not be the best thing for your bowel health. You see, when you eat citrus fruits too much, the citric acid in them can irritate the lining of your stomach and intestines. Think of it like a little bit of a burn in your gut. Over time, this irritation can lead to inflammation in your gut, including the colon, which can increase your risk of getting bowel cancer. But don't panic just yet. It's not like eating an orange or two will immediately give you cancer. It's more about the long-term effects of regularly chowing down on super acidic citrus fruits. Now, let's break it down. When you eat citrus fruits, the acid can mix with certain substances in your stomach, creating compounds that could damage your DNA. Damaged DNA can sometimes lead to those bad cancerous cells forming. Plus, too much acid from citrus fruits can mess with the balance of good bacteria in your gut. Your gut's got a whole bunch of good bacteria that help keep things running smoothly. But acidic foods and drinks, including citrus fruits, can mess with that balance, causing some not-so-great consequences for your gut health. Again, I'm not saying you shouldn't eat citrus fruits. Just try not to eat them too much, and be careful especially if you already have certain gut disorders, like GERD, acid reflux, or inflammatory bowel conditions. And if you're worried about bowel cancer, it's a good idea to eat a variety of fruits and veggies, not just citrus. Different fruits and veggies bring different benefits to the table, so mix them up for a healthy gut. Number 2. Dried fruits. So you might be wondering why dried fruits are a concern when it comes to bowel cancer. Well, let me explain. Dried fruits are the ones that have had most of their water removed through drying methods. They might seem like a healthy snack, and in some ways they are. But drying makes them really concentrated in terms of nutritional value and calories. In simple words, it means that they usually contain more natural sugars in a small, bite-sized package. And this can be a problem, because you may be consuming more sugars than you realize when you eat them. Examples of such fruits are dried dates, dried figs, raisins, prunes, and dried apricots. Another thing is that dried fruits are often treated with sulfites, which are chemicals used to preserve their color and extend their shelf life. Some people can be sensitive to sulfites, and it can lead to digestive discomfort or inflammation in their gut. Anyhow, dried fruits are often high in natural sugars, especially fructose. Too much fructose can get tough on your digestive system, especially your colon. So when you eat a bunch of dried fruits, the bacteria in your gut process and ferment that sugar. This process can produce gas and other byproducts that can irritate your colon lining. Over time, this irritation can increase your risk of getting bowel cancer, colon cancer, and colorectal cancer. But wait, it's not like eating a handful of raisins will automatically give you bowel cancer. It's all about moderation. If you love dried fruits, it's okay to enjoy them from time to time. Just don't eat them too much. Number 3. Processed fruit juices. You know those tasty processed fruit juices you find on supermarket shelves? Well, they might not be as friendly to your intestines as you'd think. Here are the 2 main reasons. The first reason is that processed fruit juices lack fiber. Fiber acts like a broom for your gut, helping to keep it clean and healthy. But in these juices, fiber is often left behind during processing. Secondly, processed fruit juices can be like a sugar bomb. They're often loaded with added sugars, so just be mindful of how much and what kind of fruit juices you're sipping. And always read the nutritional facts table of the product you want to purchase. If you're craving something fruity, try to opt for whole fruits or homemade, 100% natural fruit juices. Number 4. Canned fruits and syrup. When fruits are canned, they often get soaked in sugary syrup, particularly high fructose corn syrup, which can become a big problem for your gut. Too much of this sugar can cause inflammation in your gut, including your colon, of course. Plus, all that sugar can lead to weight gain, especially around your belly, and extra weight can increase your risk of getting bowel cancer or colorectal cancer. Another thing is that the canning process often involves the removal of the natural fiber from the fruits. Plus, they often contain preservatives and artificial sweeteners, which can be bad for your gut. A few examples of such fruits are canned fruit cocktails, canned pineapples, canned peaches, canned pears, and canned cherries. Fresh and whole fruits are a much better option than canned fruits because they come with all the natural goodness your body needs without all the sugar and additives. Now, it's all okay to have canned fruits in syrup once in a while if you really enjoy them, but it's best not to make them an everyday thing. Always check the labels. Look for options with no added sugar, or choose fruits canned in their own juice rather than heavy syrup. Keep an eye on your salt intake too, as canned fruits can sometimes be high in sodium salts. Number 5. Fruit preserves and jams. First off, preserves and jams are often loaded with sugar, which can mess with your blood sugar levels and promote the inflammation and growth of cancer cells in your intestines. Moreover, they are often low in fiber, low in many essential nutrients, high in calories, and high in many additives or preservatives that make them kind of unnatural and unhealthier. So it's best to opt for more natural and organic varieties of fruit preserves or jams. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video.